Where's Jake?
I don't know.
Don't know.
Jake! All I need is within me right now. Literally right now. Where's Jake?
Huh?
Where is Jake?
Yeah, he was over talking to Louise on the phone about something.
About what?
He mentioned something about spiraling.
Oh my God. Sorry, my bad. Sorry. It's gonna be so fine. You've done this before. Wait, no you haven't.
And then I tell her, yeah, I'm 6'2". If it's humid.
Has anybody seen Jake? Anybody?
All right, everyone, we are live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God, where have you been? I've been looking everywhere for you. Where have you been?
Oh my gosh, it's such a good audience. I warmed them up for you. They're ready.
I should go.
And now, here's Jake Shane.
Solving your problems with the famous person on the couch. It's Therapuss. He's got you on the hook. He's slaying and he's shook. It's Therapuss, 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 Therapuss.
With me, Jake Shane. Surprise, pussies! I am going back on fucking tour. I'm so fucking excited. Live with Jake Shane. It's a different tour than Therapuss Live. Set's different. Content's different. I am hitting so many places I didn't hit last time. Texas, Alabama, New Orleans. I'm so fucking excited, you guys. Like, I'm so excited. I loved tour so much. I loved being on stage and like hearing you guys laugh in person was like serious. Like it literally like, and then meeting you guys every single night was the most incredible thing ever. I'm so excited to do it all over again. This time bigger and better and just I literally can't wait. I can't wait. I actually can't wait. I want it to be now. It's in a month. Okay, this is actually an important question because we had so much content from the last tour and like I never uploaded it. I never did anything with it because I think I was so insecure in what you guys wanted to see. So please tell me what do you guys want to see from me on tour? Do you want to see like tour vlogs, bus vibes? Like what didn't you see last time that you want to see this time? Comment, live chat, message me, let me know because I will do it. Matt's coming back. Should we call him?
Yes.
Okay.
How we doing?
Well, I'm just talking to the pussies about tour and I said Matt was coming back. Are you excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait.
Really?
Are you doing a podcast right now? Is that what this is?
Well, yes, Matt. Like,
Oh, okay. Okay, geez, I can just ask. You should preface at least.
are you excited to what are you most
I'm
excited?
excited to be on a bus with you again for an extended period of time. That's like probably one of my top 5 favorite things in the world to do.
Are you being sarcastic?
Not at all. I love hanging out with you. I love living with you, to be honest.
I really can't tell if you're kidding or not right now.
I enjoy it.
Are you what are you least excited about to be with me for an extended period of time?
Your meltdowns.
What city are you most excited for?
Ooh, that's a bit of a loaded question. I don't know if I want to answer.
What?
You know what? I will answer. Atlantic City.
Oh, you love Atlantic City. We're going to Atlantic City, by the way.
I do. Yo, Nolan, what the fuck is good, dude?
What the fuck is good, Matt? I miss you.
All right, well, Matt, tell the pussies you're so
Jake,
excited.
you going out tonight?
What?
You going out tonight?
No, it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay, love you, Matt.
Love you, bye.
He's So rude. VIP pre-sale is today, the 29th, and general on sale is Friday, the 31st. I am so excited to see you guys again. We are going to have the best fucking time. Also, what did you guys think of that video? Connor is in it because Connor will be opening for me on 12 of my shows. I am so excited to hit the road with him. He's going to live on the bus with us and Matt, and it's going to be awesome. Connor is one of my favorite people in the entire world. I think he's one of the funniest people in the entire world, and I'm so excited for him to hang out and perform on stage. Once again, VIP presale went live today, passthatpuss.com, and general on sale is this Friday, the 31st, passthatpuss.com. Love you, pussies. And now, without further ado, California puss, we're unforgettable. Daisy Duke's bikinis on tents. Today we have, I don't even know how to introduce her because what introduction does she need? Today we have the one, the only, Katy Perry on Therapuss, which is a sentence I never thought would leave my mouth, but I'm so grateful that it just has. She was so fun to talk to, as you would imagine. She just announced her Lifetimes tour. Tickets go on sale January 31st. She is coming all over the U.S. It's going to be incredible. She's also performing at the Intuit Dome Fire Aid concert tomorrow, with all proceeds going towards the California wildfire relief. And yeah, I don't really know what else to tell you. You would know it's Katy Perry. You know, she doesn't need an introduction. Hi, pussies. Welcome back to Therapuss.
We can say pussies.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can say pussy.
We can say pussies.
And pussy.
And pussy.
We can say it.
And puss.
Pussy.
Our next guest needs quite literally no fuck, I'm so nervous, Katie. I'm gonna fucking puke.
I have a pussy. I know you're going to ask me questions, but I would like to ask you a couple of questions. All of your listeners know everything about you. I have not done the deepest dive. I know we're talking about octopus.
Right, yes.
And you guys are called the pussies.
Yes.
But like, what is it? Just give me the one-liner about the octopus.
Okay, so I was really bored my senior year.
Yeah.
So I actually used to work at a record label.
Right.
And I was on like a hiatus from my internship to full time.
Yes.
So I was super creatively unfulfilled. And at the time, I would just eat a lot of octopus out with my friend Drew.
Calamari.
That's squid. That's puss cousin.
Puss cousin. Oh my God, you are a teacher.
PC.
Whoa, squid. That's squid.
That is squid.
It's not octopus.
Which was the wordle yesterday, and I didn't get it.
Oh my God, you're not real.
Yeah, right?
You're a fraud. Wait,
hold
on. Everything's connecting right now. Squid is calamari and octopus is like, they serve it they serve the tentacle.
So you can serve puss a myriad of different ways.
Myriad.
So you can serve it raw.
Yeah.
So that's like, I call raw puss, and that's like puss sashimi or puss nigiri.
Have you ever had raw puss?
So many times. I don't discriminate.
Great.
And then you can serve it grilled.
So you're actually a fan of this?
Oh, wait. I used to eat this every single, and I don't eat it as much anymore just because I'm busy and
And you've made friends with it.
Yes, I've started to make friends with them, which is a little awkward.
And they're the aliens.
I know.
And they're so intelligent. I mean,
know.
all animals are intelligent, and I know blood type and all this stuff, and we're so used to eating meat, but we definitely probably shouldn't be. But can I get a scream in the back? No scream. Okay. From my vegan friends in the back.
Oh, are they all vegan? My dad's vegan.
One of them is. But I don't know. I just think so much about them, and I've heard so much.
So,
but I can't believe I just thought squid and
No, I
octopus
know.
were the same.
It's octopus. They have 8 tentacles. I don't know how many squid have, but that's my whole thing with 8. But so I started.
8's great.
Yes. Right.
You know that. Can I just get into it? I'm going on
Please.
tour. We're here because we're about to talk about the Lifetimes tour,
Which is coming to the U.S.
and I'm going to be touring from April to November. But speaking of 8, we will eat on tour. But 8, if you turn it on its side, it's the infinity symbol. Yes. And infinity means God. It's just like forever, never ending, you know? And my tour stage, the thrust of it, the thing that goes out to the audience is an infinity symbol. So we have 2 pits, actually. One's called the infinity pit and one's called the eternity pit.
Mm-hmm.
And 8.
Wait, I love that.
I love 8. 8's great.
It's an even.
Last year was an
number.
8 year.
It wa-
2024. Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
How did I never do anything with that?
Yeah.
I don't capitalize enough.
This year, not so much.
This year's 2020 part 2.
No, this year's a 9 number.
Yeah.
Things are changing.
Things are bad. This is 2020 part 2. We were just talking about.
It's different.
Yeah, it's different. But you were telling me, and we said we'd say it for the podcast, you love touring.
I do love touring.
Which is so funny because I've had so many artists come on here that are like, it is literally my worst nightmare. So can you tell me why you love touring so much?
Well, I love connecting with people, and I get to meet all these people and get to reconnect with all of these people that I've been on this lifelong journey with over like 17 years. We've been doing this together, and we've all grown up together. Like I have a child now. Some of them have their own careers and families, and they're still coming to the shows, and I still get to see them and meet them, and they're still loving the music and using it as the soundtrack to their lives. It's it's meaningful for them. It'll be almost 8 years before since I've been on tour. The last time I was on tour was the Witness tour.
Right.
I had short hair. It was like ended 2017, 2018. And then COVID happened. And after COVID, I had a baby. I was raising a whole human that I'm trying not to get wrong. So I was really dedicated to that. Because if not.
That song is one of my favorite songs of all time.
Which one?
Daisy.
Oh, thank you. That's one of hers.
I know.
It has nothing to do with her. It actually means like something completely opposite, but she loves that song. Yeah.
I thought that was about her.
No, you're never going to change me until you cover me in daisies. So like when people throw daisies at a casket, you know, like there's no changing me until I lose control over my body.
Well, I fucking love that song.
Thank you.
It's
I love
literally
it
amazing.
too. It means a lot.
Yeah.
But I love touring because I also use it as an opportunity to educate myself on the world.
Right.
And especially like the US, everything has changed in the past 8 years. And I'm just really excited to go and see people. I'm asking for all kinds of advice on where I should be eating, having a drink, you know, what cultural moment I should see. Should I do this? So like all submissions, please send them to me. Because I like to eat my way around the world.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Do you have a favorite cuisine?
Well, I mean, it depends. Like maybe Italian.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Mine's Japanese.
I mean, I love Japanese, but I'm a little bit of a pussy.
Mm-hmm.
I can say it.
You can say it.
I did not grow up with eating a lot of seafood. Like that wasn't a part of my regular diet. So I was like a frozen fish sticks kind of family.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, to get to the nigiri is
a lot.
This sashimi is, you know, I'm doing it,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm still not like, oh, give me that fucking sea urchin.
Right.
Lay it on me. Like
all it takes, in my opinion, is like one, like I used to hate martinis because I hate olives.
Oh.
I know.
Why do we hate anything?
Oh, I hate everything. Everything. I hate everything.
Hate is.
You're a Scorpio. You don't hate anything?
I don't hate anything.
Come on.
Here's the thing. I hate, this is actually, you're right. I hate injustice.
Yes.
I hate discrimination of any kind. I'm really disappointed with the lack of awareness that's going on in the world, especially where we're at. I'm like, is everybody just fucking asleep? What the fuck is going on?
No, it's a disaster.
We're living in this.
But if we can get through it the first time, I think we can hopefully get through it this time. But
I like the hopefulness.
But sometimes,
but there's some different rules this time.
For some reason, there's some seems
different goals.
So much worse.
Well, there's nothing to lose, you know, and
yeah.
Buckle up.
Yeah, it's
Bitch.
it's a disaster.
Anyways, back to the Lifetimes tour, which we will be doing this year. And, you know, we are going to have a lot of fun, a lot of joy, a lot of light. I'm just, look, love it or hate it. I want to bring the light. I want to represent love. I want to represent connection. I want to bring that. I want to, I think when everybody gets under the same roof and singing the same song, like, you know it. You go to a concert, you turn to the stranger, you don't even know them from Adam, and you're like singing, I'm gonna get to high. You know, you're getting down with these lyrics, and you don't know them. You would not even say hello to them at the coffee shop.
Right.
But for some reason, you're like giving them stank face, singing this song, grinding on them. And that is connection in a weird way. And we have that with sports. We have that with, you know, a church and stuff like that. But it feels, some of those things feel like those numbers are dwindling. And so I'm just so grateful to be a part of something that fosters connection and community, which is going on tour.
And music is, I feel like, the ultimate connector. Like, beyond languages, beyond everything.
It's the sixth sense.
And so what number tour is this for you? Because you've been touring. So you came to LA when you were 17.
17, I started coming to Los Angeles, yes.
And so when did you start
actually, I moved here, yeah.
doing shows?
I started doing open mics when I was 13, 14, but really started getting into it when I was 16. But I went to Nashville and made a gospel record when I was 13. I started singing when I was 9. I'm 40. 40 and fabulous.
40 and fucking fabulous.
40 and zero fucks.
Well, there's a 0 in 40, so.
Yeah, exactly. Zero fuck 40.
Yes.
But yes, so I started at the farmer's market actually at 13. It's so funny because like I feel like I have told this story 1,000 times, but you know, every day someone new is born and has no idea, and that's great. And so I started out writing songs at 13, playing guitar at 13, singing at the farmer's market on a corner in Santa Barbara, opening my guitar case, basically busking for $20 and a few avocados.
Wow.
And that was me every Saturday.
And then
church on Sunday.
And then church on Sunday.
Yeah.
And so, and then
Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday evening.
And then you moved to LA when you were 17.
That's right.
And you made your gospel record when you were 14.
13, yeah.
13, 14.
Well, It came out when I was 16.
Got it. But you went to, right. And then how old were you when One of the Boys came out?
23.
23.
So I had 3 deals with different record labels. I was sign and drop. I was couch surfing. I had my car repossessed quite a few times. I was in it, you know, and we still had physical CDs then. So I always had a disc in my purse ready to go and like just ready to say yes to all the opportunities that were coming my way. And, you know, I just had this like wouldn't take no for an answer. And I also felt like I was, through my songwriting, bringing a different perspective.
Right.
And that was a totally different time ago, and there was a lot less music in the marketplace.
100%.
And fewer artists out there. Now there's so many incredible voices, so many incredible songwriters, and there probably always was. It's just there were different gatekeepers back then.
100.
It was a different time, different industry.
Because now we have, like, with the streaming, like, anybody can just upload a song and put it onto streaming services.
Yeah, and also, like, we have our social media, and that's marketing in and of itself. So it's, you know, you can do anything now.
Yeah, well, honestly, I don't know for how much longer we have social media for.
No, it actually went off and it came back on.
But it's different now. Have you noticed it's different now?
It's always been different.
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm of the mind that, like, I would love to pull... Look, here's the thing. There's a lot of good that comes from the internet and social media. People have businesses there. People have platforms. People have voices. There's so much good, but there definitely is, you know, duality to everything. There's going to be a positive and a negative, and feels like there's a lot of negative that has started to creep in and outweighing some of the positive. I'm like, I want to John Carpenter that shit and pull the fucking internet plug. Like, you guys go
Touch grass.
Oh man,
But
yeah.
that I really was excited to touch grass because honestly, like you obviously like you were like back then, like social media wasn't. I mean, you guys had MySpace.
Back in
and
the
stuff.
day when we walked to school,
No, but literally, like
when we took the horse and buggy.
but you guys didn't grow up on social media, so you like remember life. Like when I think of like my past 5 years since 2020, like it all blends together. I don't know if that's just because I'm in my 20s or
How young are you?
25.
Oh my God, your life is, there's so much expansion.
Really?
Oh my God. I'm 40. When I was 25, I thought so differently. Just how much you grow, it's so true. The more you live, the better you get at living it.
How did you think when you were 25 as opposed to now?
Oh, you just think you know everything. But I
You
will
do,
say that
yeah.
you haven't been kicked down the stairs of life yet.
I know.
So something will happen one day where you just get a big shove.
Right.
And that will teach you a lot. You learn through that. You learn through failing. But I will say, what I was going to say is that I think people in their 20s are a lot smarter these days than 20 years ago, people in their 20s, because they have access to information. And they have, whatever information that is.
Yeah. Scary.
Yeah, light. Keep it light.
No, we can keep it happy. We can keep
Bring
it
that
light.
light. Bring that light. Ah, Dios mío. Yeah. Anyways, we're going on tour.
We are going on tour. I'm going on tour too.
Is this your first?
No,
tour?
it's my second.
Second tour. Okay. What was your first tour? What did that look like? What was on your rider?
Oh my God. People would think it's so demanding. It's
Me too, by the way.
yeah. What
No, you go first.
Okay, me first, then you. Oh my God, I can't believe I just said that to you. I'm so sorry.
You entitled Gen Z. You entitled. What's on your rider?
My writer,
Skittles?
Lesser Evil Popcorn,
Right.
and Celsius. Louise and the rest of my team puts Twizzlers on. That's it.
That's it. 3 things.
3 things.
So you just-
Celsius.
That's your pre-show. I need to have this.
I need to just like eat and then sometimes, and then a Tito's so I can drink.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, mine's a few more things, but
I would imagine.
they're it's all healthy. Like, people think it's rock and roll backstage. For us, it's like avocados and Himalayan salt and meditation.
What do you mean Himalayan salt? Like crystals?
No, like pink salt for your avocado.
Understood.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's all very healthy.
Right.
Even though, like, if I pass a vending machine, I will get a Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Oh, always.
No doubt, 100%.
Always.
But otherwise, it's all very healthy. I've got like apple cider vinegar, Bragg's apple cider vinegar there. I've got all kinds of tinctures for my voice, steamers, and blah, 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 all that stuff.
What is like the most memorable show? Like, do you have like a show that you played like, and you're like, I will never forget this night as long as I live?
I mean, I started out, my first tour was Warped Tour.
Mm-hmm. I was talking about that with someone literally 2 days ago.
Can you believe this sophisticated situation was crowd surfing?
Wait, why was
Let's roll the tape. Okay, we're back.
I don't know why I was talking about this, but someone was like, I think it was like,
Angelina Jolie on my coffee. Chic.
Chic. You look chic. You are chic. I think it was like, it was some like trivia game I was playing. It was like,
I hope it was printed on some cardboard. That
No,
would be,
it was.
That
It
would
wa-
be pretty iconic.
it was like, what, like they were like quizzing me or something. Like, what was Katy Perry's first tour?
The Warped Tour.
And they were like, you wouldn't guess it, but you would. Like, once you hear it, you would get it.
It's a punk rock tour.
Yes.
I mean, one of the boys had like this alternative edge to it as well. I wrote most of it on guitar. And yeah, there's a clip of, it's so different. Now when we go to concerts, everybody's filming, catching content. Yay. But like, if I were to crowd surf into the audience now, which totally would, and have in the past few months when I
I was
was.
about to say, I think I've seen that.
Yeah, when I was doing some fun stuff for 143. I think I would just land on a bunch of phones.
You would?
Yeah.
How does that feel? Like, do you miss touring when like not? I mean, of course you do. When not everyone's phone was out, and like, because it must be.
No, this is just how people show their admiration now. I mean, I get it. It's like you can't like this is just this is the world as it is now. Maybe it will swing in a different direction. Let's hope that like the age of Aquarius is truly here.
I love that song.
I know. I didn't understand it until I understood it.
I actually don't understand it at all.
Gotta hit 40. You gotta get pushed down the staircase of life.
I won't survive that.
Yeah, you will. But you know, I love touring. Every tour has a world to it. I'm such a experiential person, and I'm visually very I learn through visuals. I love to give visuals. I love to do costumes. It's like bringing Disneyland on tour. I like people to go to this whole other world. I mean, I remember one of my own first tours, actually, was my third tour, California Dreams tour. We made the whole arena smell like cotton candy. We had these fans, these bespoke fans. Even the album, some of them smelled like cotton candy. But then, girl, work. At the end of the show, I brought my whipped cream bra out, and I sprayed everyone in the front. I literally sprayed them all down, and then I put confetti on top of that, and people like walked out like zombies, like what just happened? But they loved it. You definitely can't do that now. But
why? Because the phones, or just
no, just like
rules.
They rules. Yeah. I probably it was probably my fault. Yeah. You can only have certain confettis, but you know there's a lot of specifications.
Right. I burped so many times today.
That Waken Lake.
You got Waken Late this morning?
I got Waken Late.
I love
when I'm doing
Waken
promo.
Late.
I'm just like, give me a
Waken Late.
Yeah.
Have you? Oh well, no, it's just a breakfast burrito conversation for later.
Oh, we have a grid for breakfast burritos.
You do?
Yeah.
What's the grid look like?
About all over California.
Okay.
My whole team is all about it.
Well, you know the best one is Cafe Los Feliz in Los Feliz.
What for you makes the best? Because I've got my answer, but you go.
Okay, so I like the eggs very well done. Extremely well done. Like dry. I hate, you don't like dry eggs? Okay.
Not for me.
I love the eggs well done. And then I like potatoes. I hate tater tots. I want like a roasted potato.
We're different. I like a tot.
Everyone does besides me. And then I like
freak
turkey bacon. And then I like mozzarella. And then I like jalapenos. And then I like it to be pressed.
I like a pressed, tightly wrapped situation for sure.
It needs.
I want grill marks.
Yes.
Oh, I love a grill mark.
What makes your breakfast?
Okay, I like eggs. I like them medium. I don't want them runny. No way, no how. I want rice. I want some cheddar cheese. I want some rice.
I love rice.
Like orange rice. And then I want we got rice, we got eggs, I actually like some pork sausage.
Oh, I love pork sausage.
Love a pork sausage. I want tomatoes, diced tomatoes. I want raw white onions. I am an onion and garlic.
Raw onions?
I like things raw.
Okay.
Yeah. Onions. Yeah. I mean, I love it. Like when I walk into a house and it smells like garlic, I'm like, I'm home.
Oh no, for sure. That always is like a lovely smell, but like raw garlic feels a lot.
Well, it's not raw garlic in the breakfast burrito. Okay, so we got rice, we got sausage, we got eggs, we got cheese, we got tomatoes, we got onions, and I'll take the tots.
Okay.
And I'll take any submissions for anywhere in the USA that has the best breakfast burritos.
You should, like, when you go on this Lifetimes tour, you should try a breakfast burrito in every city.
Okay.
Right? I feel like that's, like, a great, like, vibe you can do. Wake up and like bring your team and.
Great. I'm going to figure something out for that. I think this is a great idea.
Did you like that idea?
Yep.
That Dave Portnoy, this guy, does this one bite pizza review, and he tries pizza from like every single place in the country.
One bite.
And he does one bite, and he rates it.
That's an interesting angle.
But
Find your niche, guys.
Right?
It's so good.
Well, fun fact, before I started to do the puss stuff, I was going to do one bite rice because I love white rice so much.
Subtle nuance in different white rice.
But then I realized like
Very niche.
octopus was like a tad more interesting.
Yeah. And that would be such an adventure trying to find different
White rices.
rice.
I could tell you my favorite white rice ever in the world.
Okay, go.
Momoya in New York.
Okay. No, you know what? I've known about you for a long time, and I've seen a lot of stuff online on socials. So I already feel like I know you. Isn't that weird how social media does do that?
Like, I'm so narcissistic that I don't think it's weird. Okay. Like, I love it. Wait, so we never talked about your favorite show of all time? Or like a show that changed your life?
Oh, like a concert.
Yeah, like when you performed and you were like, that is the best show I've ever done. Or
Every show is unique. You know, I had so much fun. I've had so much fun creating all of the shows. I brought a totally different world with Play in Vegas. The world that I'm creating now for the Lifetimes tour is going to incorporate this whole journey, this whole lifetime so far, and more timelines. So it's very sci-fi, and it's always got a narrative, like a loose narrative in it.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is just about finding the love, you know? And that was what the album was all about. It was a celebration of me finally finding the love.
right.
Because Smile came out like literally 2 days after I'd had Daisy. And it was very hopeful, that album, after going through a pretty tough time. But this album was really just about like all of the love that I ever lost came back to me. And that's a song that's on the album called All the Love, which I will be playing on tour.
Oh, is there any songs that you're so excited to play on tour besides All the Love?
So I always do a combination of songs, because like it's such, to me, I find it irresponsible as an artist that's been in people's lives for so long to not give them what they want.
100%.
Like give them the hits and give them the costume changes, you know? If that's what they're kind of like used to with you. But yeah, I'm going to play all the songs that everybody knows, and they're all going to have like, you know, a dance vibe to them. It's a dance infused show, because the last record had a lot more on that. A lot more dance vibes, and like Nirvana, you know, might have a little presence. But we have a lot of songs, a lot of ground to cover. You know, the show's going to be like an hour and 45 minutes. Yeah, there.
It's incredible.
And it's going to start at like 8:30. I used to start later.
How late would you start?
9, anywhere from 9:15 was like my sweet spot. But now as a mom, I realized I was being rude.
Oh, to like the other mothers in the audience? Oh, that's so interesting. So you like learned.
I learned through having a child. Yeah.
Okay, what is it?
No, because like you don't understand. If it's an 8:30 show, everybody is, you know, maybe getting picked up in the party bus at like 5:30 to go to a 6:15 dinner, and there's 10, you know, 12-year-olds, and everybody's changing their outfits, and then like so your day is already like, you picked out your outfit months before,
right?
And you're counting down the days, and that's also why I don't cancel. I don't care if I'm sick. I'm like, these people have had this in their plans forever. It means so much to them,
right?
And I don't take that for granted. So, like by the time my show starts 8:30, you know, and then like you have to leave the venue. Some people live 30 minutes away. Some people live an hour away. Like, and if the show is on a Wednesday night and not a Friday or Saturday night, it's a whole different ballgame. You're going to school the next day.
Right.
So, you know, and you're jacked up on sugar, probably.
Right. 100%.
Or you're a little tipsy. Because there's going to be adult beverages. at Club 143.
Tell me about Club 143.
Club 143 is like a super special VVVIP situation that is going to be very close to the middle part of the Infinity on both sides. And
When there's a bar?
A bartender, yeah, on both sides.
Yeah.
And it's going to have a lot of space for people to dance. Please bring appropriate footwear, chunky boot, platform, tennis shoe, things like that. Whatever you want to do, honestly. However you can feel free to get into it. But it will be fun. And the Infinity Pit, which is closest to the front stage, is a big deal too. But I'm going to do my best to visit a lot of different spaces in those arenas.
Oh, like you're going to make your way around. Oh, that's going to be awesome.
You will feel close to me at one point in the evening. Everyone will feel close.
Was that something that was important to you as like throughout your career you were doing like bigger and bigger venues and like you would have to like it would be harder to connect with people farther away from the stage?
Yeah, but that's why you just build something unique so that you can access people. And I'm like, I look people in the eye. You know, I like to like really like lock for a second and like sing to them and just turn something on in them and make them feel again. Music is so powerful because it opens us up to feeling emotions again. And emotions are the things that show us who we are and what we need to heal. And, you know, they move us, you know, they make us human.
They do make us human.
Emotion. We're moving in motion.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Oh my God.
Emotion.
Yeah. We need to be in the flow, in the motion.
Whoop. Pussies, you know what time it is. It's cuffing season. It's January. And as you all know, last year, 2024, I said, if I end this year without a boyfriend, I am turning to religion. And, you know, maybe I am not in a relationship because I am a liar because I did not turn to religion. What I did turn to, though, was Tinder. And the vibes on Tinder are just incredible. Incredible. I love looking for love, and I love when love finds me. With Tinder, you know, it all starts with a swipe. Swipe right for yes, swipe left for no. And it's almost like the rest after that is history. As you pussies know, like, I'm in my fucking dating era, as I have been for years. But Tinder is really, really, really here to help. It's really helped me a lot with going on more dates, honestly, which is the worst part of dating is you got to just keep doing it and doing it and doing it until you find someone that you really like. And Tinder doesn't give up on you. Relationships might, but Tinder doesn't. Thank you, Tinder, for sponsoring today's episode. I hope this partnership between you and I helps me find an actual romantic partnership in my life. And for all the other pussies who might be lonely out there. Explore all the possibilities for yourself. It just starts with a swipe. Download Tinder today. And thank you, Tinder, for sponsoring today's episode. Do you have any music that has like changed your life in the ways that like you hope that your music will change others? Like any songs that stand out?
I mean, my whole world exploded when I discovered Queen. And then it exploded again when I discovered the Beach Boys. And then it exploded again when I discovered Alanis Morissette. And, you know, I'm still I'm such an avid listener of new artists. And I always have brought new artists. I've brought everyone on tour. Casey Musgraves, Marina and the Diamonds, Charlie XCX, back in the day. Everyone, Janelle Monáe, all of it. Ellie Goulding, all of it. I love new females. I like to champion them and their music. And so I'm always listening to new stuff. But when it started, it was Queen, it was Beach Boys, it was Alanis Morissette. It was like, I mean, no doubt.
Do you feel like kind of like you're like the Teenage Dream album is like kind of like an ode to like some of those people? Like Beach Boys, Alanis Morissette meet each other
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
have a party on the beach.
Yeah. I was definitely like always inspired by them.
Yeah.
And they're, you know, the lyrics of Freddie Mercury were so like they slapped me across the face. You know, just the cunt.
Yeah.
You know,
It's cunt.
It is.
Yeah.
And just like just so unapologetic and just like truth telling and also so beautiful. There was so much beauty in his lyrics. And then, you know, the Beach Boys, the sounds, the harmonics were like so psychedelic in and
Right.
of itself. And then when I listened to Jagged Little Pill for the very first time from Alanis Morissette, I was like, we can say this.
Right.
And also we can be complex and we can contradict ourselves and we can be so many different things. We're not just one thing. And a woman is so many things. And, you know, so she really schooled me on what a modern woman's brain looks like.
And then I assume you've eventually gotten to meet her. What was like that first meeting like when you met Alanis for the first time?
Well, she's great. I mean, she's, you know, she is on the path. She's so much a seeker and on a spiritual journey. And she's always had that. Like you can tell like some of her lyric, not some, all of her messages are layered.
Right.
You could be on the surface and just enjoying it, or if you want to dig deeper, there's a lot more meaning. So she's a super seeker and someone I look up to, you know, and she's done a lot of work on herself, and you can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's awesome.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I love that album.
Yeah.
Do you have, speaking of lyrics, do you have like a favorite lyric of yours of all time?
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I have a favorite lyric of all time. I really enjoy the lyrics that I've written. I really love what's probably the most meaningful song to me on the new record on 143 is All the Love.
Mm-hmm.
And just because that song is just about like finding all of that unconditional love that everybody talks about, that's so cliche, you know, it's really, that's it. Like procreation, there's something magical about it. If you decide to do it, it's pretty magical. And for me, it was not for everyone, but for me, it really was. And it healed all of the things. And it was everything I was looking for. I had climbed so many mountains and seen so many views. And at a certain point, I got a little, you know, desensitized to the views.
Right.
The highs weren't as high anymore.
Right.
And then when I had my daughter, it was like, oh, no, this is it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
what did you like really learn like after having a kid for the first time?
What I really learned, well, I learned a lot. And then I also prepared myself by just doing a lot of kind of heart and mental work and the therapies and things like that, just to lay the foundation. But what I really learned was love is free, and love is not transactional, and love isn't about who you are, how much money you make, what you give, what songs, yada yada yada. Like love is free. Love is a look when you come home. It's just like it's a connection.
Right.
And you know, it's there for everyone. And for me, I got it through my daughter. And I also wrote lifetimes about her because I tell her every night. Usually I'm like, will you find me in every lifetime?
You do?
Every time. And she's like, last night she said, no.
Are you serious?
For the first time. And then she was like, yes. I think it's based on like, there's a Black Mirror episode.
I love Black Mirror. Which one?
I think it's the one where like people are on that dating game app.
Wait, is that San Junipero? That no.
I don't know if
it's
it's
the one
called
where
that.
it's the one person. It's the percentage one. It's the
Yes,
one. Yes,
it's the percentage
yes,
one.
It's
That
the percentage
one rocked my world.
What happens at the end? Spoiler alert. Sorry, but what's like the?
It's like she breaks through the system to like
Right. But like, what's the, there's, that.
It's like an unrequited love
Right.
thing.
Yes.
And that rocked me so much. And like, I really feel like your soulmate can come in so many different ways. It could be your dog, you know, you have the deepest connection. And I thought, oh my God, how could I love anything more than Nugget?
Right.
10 years old. And then all of a sudden, like 100 times more, 1,000 times more with my daughter. But yeah, she's definitely one of my soulmates.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
She found me. She found me.
She did find you. You found her.
And no, she found me. She definitely found me.
Yeah.
But I called her in. I
Yes.
called her in.
That's
I was
beautiful.
ready. I was super intentional and super ready for it. So a lot of the album has all of that feeling of love and like this kind of grounded, feminine, divine, this powerful connection with that fucking root chakra. Just it's sexy. It's fun. It's really loving. It's got a lot of little stories in it if you want to dive deep into it.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. I can't believe you tell her every night, will you find me in every lifetime? That's so beautiful. Do you like say it before putting her to bed?
Yeah. When we're in bed. Yeah.
How did that start?
We actually sleep together, so.
You do?
We do, yeah. I know everybody was going to leave their comment now.
No,
Leave
I
it,
think
leave
that's
it,
beautiful.
Leave your comment.
Everyone parents in a different way. How old is she now?
She's 4. But I've seen some really cool things about it, about the attachment, and like kids are going through so much, and like if she has a bad dream and she wakes up and mom is right there, it's just, there's no better feeling like waking up with your child there and they're like breathing on you. You're like, you remember like when you first fall in love with someone, you literally want to lay underneath their breath, their nose. You know, it's like the oxytocin. So
I've never been in love.
Oh,
Isn't that horrible?
one day.
I've never had a boyfriend and I've never been in love.
Well, one day when it happens, you might remember this feeling. There's this feeling called oxytocin that comes over you in the honeymoon stage, most definitely, where like you just want to you want to eat this person up. I mean, for me, like I want to like just breathe. I mean, it's like, and with your
Right.
child, it's that, and it never ends.
Oh,
It never ends. It's amazing. But also, like, it's the biggest challenge of your life as well. Like, your kids are sent to you to teach you a lesson.
mm-hmm.
All the things that you need to learn. They're like, hey, write my books. Let's go.
Right.
Go to work.
What lessons do you feel like Daisy has taught you?
Presence.
Presence.
A lot of presence. A lot of presence and a lot of self-control with the way I respond to her, because she's super strong-willed.
When's her birthday?
She's a Virgo, and she's August 26th.
Oh, so she's likes control. Scorpio and Virgos are interesting together.
Tell me that now.
like Scorpios and Virgos, because Scorpios have their way of doing things, and then I feel like the Virgo comes in and is like, this is the way. You are wrong. I am correct in this way that we're going about it.
Right. So yeah, she's definitely strong-willed like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's not an introvert. She is an extrovert. I mean, her parents are both extroverts, so that's the template she knows. So she is something else. She's dynamite.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
Thanks.
That's really
And
beautiful.
she'll be touring the world this year.
Oh, she's gonna come with you on tour?
A lot of it. I mean, until she goes to school, but she's gonna see a lot.
That's
Yeah.
such a
So
cool...
I will also take any submissions on the best things to do for kids that are 5. Bring it. Come on. Even I love a water park. I don't care.
I love a water park.
I love a lazy river.
Oh,
I don't care how chlorinated that water is or how many times.
No.
I don't care.
Do you know
Give it to
the
me.
shit that we used to We used to drink out of cups with lead in them.
See?
We're fine. That doesn't have lead. Not
Okay.
anymore. But
Fine.
yeah.
We're all breathing tons of microplastics. Just let it ride.
Yeah, speaking, oh my God, literally speaking of. But I meant to ask you, when you said you were talking about you love supporting up and coming female artists, you have a collab on 143 with Doechii.
That's right.
And she is having the moment of all moments right now. what's it like working with her? How is she as an artist?
She's so cool because she like when she came to the studio, it was amazing. I didn't even know it was her. She was like, it looks like she was running errands. Like no makeup, totally chill, no big deal. You know, headphones in, like athleisure, and like not like no ego, which was amazing. Because she already did so much before we got to collab together, and I was already such a fan and had so much respect for her and her vision, which is just like it is like an arrow. It is like, I mean, it just shoots straight through you. You can't look away.
Right.
It's amazing and it's potent, and what she's saying is real. She got that shout out by Kendrick because I do think, like, Kendrick sees, I don't want to put words into his mouth, but like for me, she gives me that female version of like the truth teller that Kendrick is.
Right.
So, and then we got to collab on the VMAs, which was amazing. And she got to come into my world and see it. And she just asked me a bunch of questions. She's super curious. She's so freaking smart. She's so smart, and she was born that way. And she's just flipping it all right now. She's just flipping it all on its head right now.
Right.
And I'm excited for her journey because she's got a lot to say, and she wants to evolve as a human, and she wants to do the inner work as well,
right,
which is so dope because that's going to make her art just even more truthful and resonate and connect even more.
She's so dope.
You're dope, girl.
You are also performing at the January 30th Fire Aid concert for California's wildfire relief.
Tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
The sun will come out.
Tomorrow.
That's a different key.
Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow. Tell me a little bit about it. Were you impacted by these fires at all? Did you know people that were impacted by the fires?
Yeah, I feel like anyone that lives in California knows directly or indirectly. I wasn't personally impacted, but I have a lot of friends, and some of them lost their homes. But doing Fire Aid is a way that, you know, artists like myself can do a little part and raise funds, raise awareness in this whole thing, which actually, like, the aftermath and the community, I am so inspired by the people of California, especially like the community, how they came together, how they organized, what they've done so far, the GoFundMes, just the boots on the ground, you know, the Altadena girls, Altadena boys, like all of that is so inspiring. That is a movement. It's like power to the people. Like, this is evidence that community sometimes is better, faster than government.
And I feel like it's like such a fuck you to anyone that thinks like people in California are the most like callous, shallow people ever, and it's like this.
We got heart.
Yes, we have.
There's so much
heart.
soul. There's so much soul that's being shown right now, and there's so much community and weird connection. But of course, it's like this is absolutely devastating. Even watching it unfold, unimaginable. So, like, you know, it's obviously when someone says we're doing a benefit, do you want to be a part of it? Yes, I don't care who's doing. I would do it on the street corner.
Right.
Just like, how can I help? Yes, I'm in.
Where were you when the fires broke out?
I live in Santa Barbara, so I was in Santa Barbara, and I've had a lot of. I've had the opportunity to help a lot of people come through. So they all just actually came back. So
yeah,
well, some of them couldn't come back, but it's pretty wild. There's a lot that we'll learn from all of this, and hopefully apply infrastructurally.
Yeah.
And this is California's thing in a weird way. Every place in the world has their thing, and it's only going to get more interesting if we keep ignoring
Climate change.
Yeah. So there's that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it even in Santa Barbara, we've had it was 7 years to the date we had mudslides.
Yes,
and we had
I
things. So
remember.
it's not that we're the lucky ones by any means. It's just the thing that California has. So
We will recover, and we will recover way stronger. I feel
yes,
like then.
we will recover, and we will learn, and we will apply, and we will take care of our community, and we will feel connection from this as well, which is something I think we're all desperate to do. It's
Yeah.
the reason why social media was even invented was to connect more.
It's so funny, and it feels like that was the reason it was created, and somehow, some way, I feel so much less connected to people than I ever have because of it. And but it's crazy.
It turned.
It's crazy because I connect with the pussies and my audience and everyone via that way, but there's nothing like that in-person connection. So that's why.
Well, maybe the pendulum is then shifting. People are realizing what is authentic, what is real, and having those experiences and remembering what's important, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to see Katy and others perform, you can stream the Fire Aid concert at the Intuit Dome tomorrow night, January 30th.
Also, we're going on the Lifetimes tour, and tickets will be on sale Friday, January 31st.
Amazing. Boop. Cheers.
Boop.
With our feet.
Cheers. Toes.
Hey.
Love you.
I love you. Before I let you go, we have to do the Tell Me What's Wrongs. The pussies submit things that are wrong, and we give them advice. And
I love this.
Yes. And
Okay.
we prescribe them things.
Right.
I think my boyfriend is secretly bald. We've been talking for a few months and just started dating officially last week, but this man won't take off his hat. We have sex, beanie is on. Sleeping, beanie is on. Literally,
Hot.
always on. You like that?
Well, I mean, no, but I don't know how else to respond. What? I feel like if you can share your genitalia with someone, you should be able
To take his beanie off.
take his beanie off. Yeah.
I think he might be bald.
I think he's going to be bald. And are you okay with that?
I feel
Why don't you go hat shopping together?
Yeah.
I'm prescribing that. Let's go hat shopping because he's going to have to switch hats.
Yes.
Yeah, and just happen to go on one of those fun, cool little hat stores, in a downtown somewhere that has a fudgery as well.
Yeah, and I think it's so fine if he's bald. My dad's bald.
A lot of dads are.
Yeah, a lot of dads are.
But it's okay. It's okay. Do you think this person is a hetero relationship or?
They didn't clarify.
Right.
I brought a friend home with me during fall break and paid for all her travel expenses, thinking she was going to pay me back because she said she would, but 3 months later, she avoids me at every cost.
Well, was it explicitly talked about? I've got you, you can pay me? Or was there an assumption? Because you know what word is in the word assumption?
Assume.
An ass.
Okay.
An ass of you and me.
Yes.
You
okay.
made an
Tell
ass of you and me.
me. Right.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Assumption is tough. Oh yeah, I can do this. It's the broken doll.
That's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. It's it's something I learned something I taught myself to do when I was in the hair and makeup chair because I was watching all of it.
And you would just.
Yeah, it's okay, you're gonna work on this eye. I'm gonna watch you cut that line.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, so you learned that later in life.
Yeah. I think what it is that some of it unfortunately could be on the person if they were just assuming as much. Because some people are just generous people,
Yeah.
And you want their company and it's I got you, don't worry, come out. I got
Right.
you, don't worry about anything, I got you. But you have to be okay, well, you have to have those uncomfortable conversations and be okay, I'll spot you.
Right.
Instead of I got you, I'll spot you.
Right. So
Use that verbiage.
prescribe unfortunately it feels like in this case you're kind of going to have to live and learn with it. And next time.
Unless there was dialogue
Yes.
about paying back. And in that way, you should be like, you should just be honest with the person and send them a text and say, I really enjoyed having fun with you. I'm a little disappointed that, you haven't been able to pay me back. Is everything okay? Will you be able to pay me back? What should I expect? This friendship is more valuable to me than, a couple $100, $1,000 or whatever. If those things are all true for you.
100%. I would actually prescribe. Do you watch Real Housewives?
Mm-mm.
Katy.
I have a child.
I know, but
I'm tired.
I'm telling you.
After being the matriarch and the mother, I'm tired.
I'm telling you.
I get it. I get some. I see some things that I have iconic memes that have been used. Yeah.
It's just
okay. So how does it relate?
Because these women constantly figure stuff out like this. There's always an issue where a housewife hasn't paid the other housewife back. In the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, I want to say there was a charity dinner and Sutton accused maybe I think it was Lisa Rinna of not paying for her seat or whatever. And then they have these conversations and they're awkward, but the conversations are important to be had, and don't have them like the Real Housewives do, because they will bitch each other out and sometimes
that will
throw
give
things.
us content.
Yes.
And then we speak brain rot.
But the Housewives does show you how to have a pretty transparent conversation.
So they are your examples. They're your archetypes. They're your leaders.
They are my everything. I can't even begin to tell you how important the Real Housewives is to me.
Cool.
It's Marvel for gay people.
Yes. Actually, thank you for putting it in that frame.
Yes, it is Marvel for gay people.
Great.
Yeah. My friend got a new boyfriend, and now she thinks that I want him, so she's distancing herself from me. How do I tell her I don't want him without sounding defensive?
I don't want him. It's not that deep.
It sounds like the friend is a little insecure in the relationship, and this is a relationship problem that she's projecting onto you.
Right. Yes, they do seem a little insecure. I do think you can, again, you can be honest with you can just say, is there something weird that's happening between us? Because I'd like to resolve that.
Right.
Can we have a conversation about this? Whatever. And yeah, I think you just be honesty is the best policy.
Mm-hmm.
Just be honest.
So don't be.
But don't come out of the blue and be like, I don't want your boyfriend. I don't want to fuck your boyfriend. Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Be like, what's going on here? I'm picking up on this vibration.
You have incredible communication skills. Has anyone ever told you that?
Thank you. I've done a lot of therapy.
No, incredible.
I don't know. I'm here to be a communicator.
Well, you're very good at it.
Thank you. Do you guys say poussoir?
No, but I like poussoir.
Have you ever said it?
Where is that from?
Like poussoir. Instead of you have so many variations on pussies. I'd like to add poussoir.
Mm-hmm. You've never seen Tell Me Lies, have you? In Tell Me Lies, they say poussoir, don't they? The poussoirs? Girl, yeah.
The poussoir.
You haven't? I was with a guy for a while, and then he said he needed space, so I gave him it. It's been 9 months, and he's dating a new girl. Do I ask for the closure I need?
If you needed space, you could probably buy him a ticket to space coming up in the next 10 years.
Yeah.
Well, no, he just revealed himself.
Yeah.
Maybe he did need space to think about it, and he then did not communicate his feelings. He's probably maybe a little emotionally immature to do so. But he showed you. He showed you. Do you not understand how many fish there are in the fucking sea? There's 8 billion.
Yeah.
Plus. Puss. So yeah, I mean, he did you a favor of sorts. I know that's heartbreaking, but there's a lot out there in the world, and people really just want to be loved too. So people are looking for love.
They are.
They are on the look. They are looking for love. But yes, space. He just sounds emotionally immature.
As most people are.
Yeah, and we all are. Yeah, in our own ways. We all have our things.
Well, Katy, I love you so much.
It's so nice to sit with you.
It was so nice to sit with you. I'm still freaking out about it.
Yeah, but we're close now. So
we are close now.
We'll see each other and then we'll be like, hey,
Wait, we will. How cool is that for me?
And then, yeah.
Katy will be going on the Lifetimes tour beginning in April. Tickets are on sale January 31st.
Yes, that's soon.
Very soon.
You better get them while they're hot because all the other territories sold out.
Quick.
Australia sold out. Mexico sold out. Europe sold out. UK sold out. South America sold out. This is it. This is these are the last shows I am announcing. I waited to announce America at the very end because it's it's very special to me. So I wanted to route it very specially. And I'm so excited to see America in all of its beauty on this tour.
Well, I'm so excited to see it as well.
Okay, good. Which one are you going to come to? LA, New York?
LA.
Okay.
I want to fucking see California girls in California.
Great. Done.
I want that.
Sold out.
I love
you.
Love you. Love you, Katy. Thank
Love
you.
pussies. I can't believe I get to say that for one last time.
Bye, pussies.
Bye, pussies.
He's got you on the hook. He's slaying and he's shook. It's Therapuss, 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 Therapuss.